Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with part 3 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Simvivor Season 16. This is Influencer Island in the hands of the fans. As you see, Spring Sims is wearing yellow, I'm wearing yellow, which can only mean one thing, and that is that we have merged. The two tribes have become one. Pato and Panda are now Pai Pai, or Pai Pai. However you say it in Tahitian, it means jellyfish loosely. That's what through my research. And so those like little yellow jellyfish sprinkled around camp looking slightly more yellow. That is our merge color, Pai Pai or Pai Pai. So 5 Sims left are now making up this merge tribe. As you guys voted in the last episode and I revealed there was no tribe swap or anything, so we just went from the 2 down to 1. There are more votes to be revealed at the end of this episode, but we will get there when we get there. For now, let's press play. In the last episode, the black, oh my god, that is loud, Panda went to tribal council. It was James, Turner, Deligracy, and Luca went to tribal, but the obvious bond between James and Deli just could not be broken, and so those two are here. And they voted out Luca, although Deli was doing a good job making friends with Luca just in case he stayed or, you know, for a vote in the future. But yeah, in the last episode as well, I feel like Kayla really improved her attitude. She like had like a new beginning and she was super happy around camp, but she wasn't really causing any drama, which was good for her sake, but also good because, you know, the tribe ended up winning the challenge. So now they should really start building anew, right? Kayla not only has to worry about the people on her tribe, but she also has to now worry about the people on the other tribe. So I think it's for the better that her sim is like now all of a sudden like really positive. Dr. Ashley was seeming tense in the last episode, and her tenseness is carrying into today, and we can only assume that's really because of how she was perceived in the first episode. She made that, you know, big move where she voted out her fellow doctor, Dr. Gluon, and we definitely thought that, you know, people could be looking at her a certain way because of that move. So, you know, she's feeling a little tense, like everyone's talking about me, I don't really know how I'm being perceived. Spring Sims is literally relaxation crew. Every single episode he's just here on the lounge chairs, on the floaties, literally just chilling. So if that's his strategy, he's doing really well. But in terms of actually, you know, communicating and gameplay, I haven't seen anything from him yet. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the individual part of this game changes. We've had a lot of Sims and a lot of Simvivor winners who really don't kickstart their game until like they feel like they need to, or until, you know, until the merge, because that's when they have to worry about it. Dr. Ashley and Lil Simsy are having a funny conversation, joking about ducks. See, that makes me very happy, again, because Kayla was somebody that I was worried about in the first episode. She was very, like, she scared her and, like, literally tarnished her relationship with Dr. Ashley for, like, an entire day. So I'm happy to see that they're, you know, at least being friendly with each other again. That's definitely a good sign. And look, she's happy and cleaning up around camp. I'm obsessed with her. She's doing a great job. All right, we're about to head to a reward challenge, but before doing so, I noticed that Lil Simsy willingly came over here and sat down with Spring Sims, so that's good. I do feel like they've generally, again, both been underdogs. Lil Simsy starting from the bottom socially, Spring Sims starting from the bottom physically, so it's nice to see that they've both decided to stick together. It is smart of them to do so, right? Being that they're pre-existing red Pato tribe has majority, like it would make sense for them two and Dr. Ashley to stay together and get rid of a really strong pairing of Deli and James, because like I would want to break that up too before it's, you know, too late. So I think it's definitely smart of them, and I'm interested to see if their relationship lasts. You know, she's thinking about herself. She's like, this is a new beginning for Kayla. Okay, don't be fooled. This is not a immunity challenge. This is a reward challenge today. And in the spirit of them being gamers, they are going to each roll a future cube. If the future cube has any sort of positive reinforcement, being like, yes, your future's looking bright, anything that we deem positive, they're going to go on the reward. If it's no, or if it's uncertain, it's just no, they're not going to go on the reward. And the reward, as many of our rewards are here, are going to be kava parties, because they're seemingly a great way to build social interaction. So I'm going to go one at a time. We are going to go ask about the future. Let's try ask about the future for each of them. So let's start with Spring Sims. Okay, without a doubt, the thing that we talked about will come to be, as all of the signs are pointing to the answer that we agreed upon in our last discussion. Well, I'm sure he would hope that it's yes. So Spring Sims is going to earn a spot on the reward because I'm sure he wants it to be yes. All right, let's have Kayla ask about the future. Kayla's response is, somebody is definitely going to get exactly what they want. Okay, and I'm sure she wants to go on the reward. So Kayla's going to go on the reward. Now let's do Deli. Your future looks pixelated. See, to me, that seems a little blurry. So I'm going to say Deli is not going to go on the reward. What about James? Your uncertainty certainly shall become certain under certain circumstances in no uncertain terms. Your uncertainty certainly shall become certain under certain circumstances, under certain situations in no uncertain terms. So to me, that's positive. He's very happy with that. So he's going to go on the reward. Will Dr. Ashley be going on the reward? The future is soon. Nothing positive about that. Okay, maybe not the best question. Maybe in the future I won't ask the questions about the future. I'll just ask it a question. But to me, based on how I'm reading it, it looks like Spring Sims, Lil Simsy, and James are going to go on the reward. Deli and Dr. Ashley will be staying back. So that's how it's going to be. All right, the reward is starting. Also, I was mistaken. I meant a hot pot party, not a kava party. But this is going to be great for Kayla and for Spring Sims, because not only are they going to continue to build their bond, but they're finally breaking into this duo that is James and Deli. So even if they do decide to get rid of one of them, maybe it can be Deli and they can keep James and James will still be friendly to them. Like, I think that this is a really, really, really good opportunity for the three of them to build a bond. And we really only saw Deli doing the talking. Like, James has really just kind of been swimming and enjoying life on the island. We really haven't seen him make any initiative. So this is kind of like forcing him to have an initiative, and maybe this will be some sort of fruitful conversation for them. Only time will tell, of course, but it is possible that they could build a bond from this. Okay, outside of the reward, it's nice to see that Deli and Dr. Ashley are talking. I really haven't seen them chat too much. I know that in the first episode, they were chatting a little bit because they were kind of in the same conversation with Dr. Gluon, and Dr. Ashley decided to get rid of Dr. Gluon. So if I was Deli, it's like, okay, do I trust her because she got rid of somebody that I was really working with? Or do I admire that she really wanted to work with me and that was a good move to try to get close to me? Or do I read right through that and it's like, you just want to be my best friend, but I don't want to be your best friend because I already have a best friend. Deli looks a little out of it. Oh, and they had a negative interaction. They had a negative interaction. So I really think that Deli could be like, listen, girl, you got rid of my friend night one. Like, I don't know that I can trust you. I appreciate you trying to be close to me, but how am I supposed to trust you after that? That's really interesting. Meanwhile, these ones over here are kikiing and partying at the hot pot. Really, really interesting. I love that Kayla's constantly thinking about herself. I think in several, and look, so is Spring Sims. I think in like several ways she could be thinking about herself, and Spring Sims could be thinking about himself. Like, this really is a new beginning for them. Like, she's like, okay, I'm solo now. I don't have a tribe to tie me down. I didn't start off the game great, but I'm gonna finish strong. And maybe that's where her stance is. Hopefully she's actually putting in the work to do that, though. All right, welcome to the very first individual immunity challenge. It's the platform's looking a little wonky, but I needed some extra space. I'll fix it afterwards. This challenge is called Duck No Goose, because if you duck, there's no goose egg for you. And the goose egg in question here is the immunity necklace. They have each been set to play Blick Block at a random Blick Block station. If they duck, they're out immediately. Last person to be playing Blick Block without ducking wins individual immunity, safe from the votes on how to travel. As for the rest of them, someone will be. the third person voted out. Alrighty. Third? Yeah, technically the third person voted out, right? But only 2 people were voted out so far. So it's the third person voted out, but the 4th person gone. Right. Okay. I was making sure that I didn't forget anything. Alrighty, with that being said, Simvivor's ready. Go. Oh. Okay, Spring Sims and Kayla had a delayed start. Oh, is that a duck? Those were like that wasn't a full duck. Wasn't a full duck. That was a duck. Deligracy. Oh, and Spring Sims. Oh, Deligracy and Spring Sims are out. Guys, I'm sorry, you're out. What is this game? Genuinely. Oh, Dr. Ashley. Dr. Ashley is out. Dr. Ashley ducked from a flying block, so she is out. It is now between James and Lil Simsy. Sim Supply or Lil Simsy, which simmer will do it? Lil Simsy, okay, there we go. Oh! I think Lil Simsy just ducked. Let me watch that tape back really quickly. Alright friends, I was mistaken. In the very first seconds of the game, James and Dr. Ashley both did a full duck. I thought it was kind of just a move, but it was a full duck with a block flying overhead. So Dr. Ashley was already eliminated, but unfortunately, James was actually the second person eliminated. So congratulations, Kayla. You have 1 individual immunity. You are safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Council and cannot be voted out. I keep saying it, it is truly a new beginning for Kayla. As for the rest of them, somebody will be going home tonight, and the first person to be voted out of the merge. Now, if I was Kayla, I don't know necessarily what I would do, right? I would probably make sure that bond that I just made with James at the reward is tight, keep Dr. Ashley because she's on my original tribe and we were friendly this morning, and get rid of Deligracy. That seems like the most logical thing for me to do. Kayla doesn't necessarily she has not necessarily been making the most logical moves this season, you know, i.e. yelling at her tribe earlier, but you never know. If I was Spring Sims, I would probably do the same. I would take whatever I can get out of Lil Simsy and just be like, listen, she wants to be my friend, she's my only friend, I need to stick with her, and probably get rid of Deli as well. If I was Deli, I'd be nervous and I would start to, who is this? Who are you? Get off our island. Hello. If I was Deli, I'd be panicking and I would try to start being friendly with a few more people because she's been very friendly with people, but they've also been going home. So I would really try to see if I can whip up a new relationship. Also, let's just replace that. If I was James, I don't know what I would do if I was James because Deli's my #1 friend. I'd probably get rid of Dr. Ashley. Because Deli and Dr. Ashley didn't have anything good, so you might as well get rid of Dr. Ashley. If I was Dr. Ashley, I'd also be a little scared, just because I'm a little uncertain. So, look, Deli is worried about Deli. She's thinking about herself. She's definitely not feeling great. Oh, now she's smiling. Nope, now she's not smiling. Oh, she's feeling very smelly and uncertain. Well, I wish you the best. I'm really curious to see what happens. Okay. Oh. No, listening to her complaints. What is she complaining about? She's probably trying to complain about Deli and like plant the seed. Like, listen, we can't have her around. It's not smart for us. Spring Sims, for all we know, could be just eating it up. Are you eating it up? You're gonna sunbathe. This guy, he does like one semi. Oh, so James is seemingly sticking with Deli. We saw him thinking about her. I can't imagine that he wouldn't stick with her. I think it would be pretty mean if he didn't. But I just don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Oh, Spring Sims over here getting a little creative with Deli. So is he gonna honor Lil Simsy's plan? Or is he gonna go behind her back? They're both smelly, so maybe they're just bonding over their, you know, mutual smells. This is also a possibility. Yes, you guys are smelly. Okay, well now Spring Sims and Dr. Ashley are chit-chatting. Maybe he's informing her on the plan. Like, maybe, okay, Spring Sims, I take it back. Maybe you are putting in some work. He's putting in some work. He needs to follow direction, but he follows the direction when given. He went to Deli, told Deli, like, hey, this is the plan. Don't need to worry about it. Now he's going over to Dr. Ashley and informing her of the plan. Potentially, that's what's happening. Seems like it's a positive conversation. Seems like it's involving game and strategy. So that's good. Like, hey, we talked to... Oh, yes, and Kayla's coming over. Yeah, he's like, I like Dr. Ashley. Yes, you do. Kayla's just checking in to make sure that Spring Sims is doing his job. And look, Dr. Ashley is finally feeling happy again. Ashley, it is so nice to see you smiling. Yes, chat with Kayla. Tell her that you've been informed about the plan and that you're down for it. Okay, are we having what could be a predictable tribal council here? I don't know. Poor Deli, she doesn't even know what's coming to her. Why are you scared? Screaming coherently. Who's this? Oh, God. Wait, what are you screaming at? I'm confused. So they're recapping the plan, it seems. Oh, God. Oh, they're scared. They're scared for some reason. They're scared of the plan. What are you paranoid about? What are they talking about? She saw them over here without her. Dr. Ashley, have some confidence in your alliance. Don't worry. Perhaps everything is going to go well. Now she needs to chat with Kayla again. She's having second thoughts. Is she having second thoughts? Spring Sims is just here awkwardly staring at Deli. He definitely feels bad. He's the only one that was sweet enough today to like actually talk to her. He feels bad. Not even James is talking to her. Oh. Well, okay. We don't know what's going to happen yet. She could chicken out. Anyone can chicken out at this point. I think Kayla is putting in the work to kind of calm her down, but anything can happen. It's time for Tribal. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to this week's Tribal Council. It was another great week. I really feel like anything can happen here, though seems like the plan is in place, but you never know. Before we get to Tribal, though, I want to do another In the Hands of the Fans vote reveal. So I asked you all what kind of twist you would like to see for the season, and I gave you two options. I asked if you would like to give a finalist a bonus vote at Tribal Council, or if you want to vote to bring back an eliminated player. And by a vote of 80% to 20%, you all said that you wanted to see an eliminated player come back from the game. So we're going to unleash how that's going to work in the next episode. But just know that the person voted out tonight, along with everybody voted out of the game thus far, will have a chance to return. So whoever we say goodbye to tonight, it may not actually be goodbye forever. I just wanted to drop that little In the Hands of the Fans twist for you all, because you really are impacting the game. That is a big, big, big change that we're going to end this episode with 4, but we're starting the next one with 5. All right, so now that you know that, let's recap the week. All right, Dr. Ashley, you started this week, as you have most, feeling a little tense, feeling like that move of yours from episode 1 is a little haunting you a little bit. Did you decide to go through with the plan this time, as you did in week 1, or did you decide to chicken out since you're a little paranoid? Ellie, it almost seems like your game is a little bit of a lost cause at this point. We had James, Spring Sims, and Little Simsy go on the reward, and with your time to bond with Dr. Ashley, it didn't seem like you made strong enough connections. Now, is your connection with James and Dr. Ashley's hesitations suddenly going to save you? James, you're kind of put in the middle here between a plan to vote out your partner versus not. What did you decide to do? I'm going to talk about Kayla and Spring Sims together. Truly new beginnings for both of you here, both physically and socially, and really figuring out where you want your game to go. Did your plan to get Deli out go through? All right. Oh my God. I have tallied the votes. First vote goes to Deli. That's 1 vote Deli. Second vote goes to Ashley. That's 1 vote Ashley. Third vote goes to Deli. That's 2 votes Deli, 1 vote Ashley. Fourth vote goes to Ashley. That's 2 votes Deli, 2 votes Ashley, 1 vote left. The 5th and final vote goes to James. So there we have it, guys. It's a tie. It is a tie. Dr. Ashley chickened out at the last minute and decided not to go through with the plan. I can only imagine that she's like, listen, that big move I made episode 1 has been haunting me. I don't know that I can do a big move again this time. Let me just vote out James. And it did not work for her, because now she's caught in a tie. Deligracy, and Dr. Ashley are tied at 2 votes each. Now, in a tie in Survivor, you do have to re-vote for either people in the tie, Ashley or Deligracy, but they do not get to vote, meaning that the 3 remaining Sims in James, Lil Simsy, and Spring Sims will be the only 3 to vote. Now, what I can tell you is that Spring Sims and Lil Simsy voted for Deli, and James stuck with his partner, did not go through with the plan either, and voted for Ashley. So with a 2-to-1 vote, unfortunately, Deligracy, the tribe has spoken. Yes, you guys both voted for Ashley. You were there in it together. Unfortunately, with the tie, it didn't work. So them 2 voted for Ashley. Them 2 voted for Deli. Ashley voted for James. So between the tie, unfortunately, Deli is going. Deli was such a kind soul around camp. I really feel like in the first episode, she was very, very friendly. And in this episode, the cards just did not fall in her favor. She did not go on that reward. She had a very uncertain, unclear response from the future cube. And that really was the catalyst for allowing these 3, or really these 2, to come up with a plan, because he didn't really follow through with it. But these 2 to come up with a plan. And although they're the only 2 that stuck through with their plan, right? James nor Ashley followed through. They still somehow succeeded in this tie. So I feel like Ashley put herself in a really bad situation again. But all in all, Deli, unfortunately, your sim has been eliminated. Now, as I mentioned, there will be a chance for you to re-enter the game. So stay tuned. For now, though, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like. It's a big help, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo.